Well, first of all, no, this tweet is a personal opinion of mine. It doesn't represent the stand of the Philippine Coast Guard or even the National Task Force West Philippine Sea. I'm not also, referring to any particular individual or any particular institution. As I said, this is something personal that I did my tweet. So it just so happened that I'm probably expressing my own emotion through Twitter.
X.
X na po, X.
So nobody triggered you, Commodore? Walang nag-trigger sa'yo nun?
Well, nobody in particular,
Okay.
and I'm not going to mention anybody in particular, but there are 3 occasions that triggered me to do the tweet.
Okay.
The first one is when I still have to start with saying that, we've been doing this transparency initiative for almost 8 months now since we released the military-grade laser incident. That's the time that through the Philippine Coast Guard, the national government has been very, transparent about what is happening in the West Philippine Sea. All the aggressive actions that are being conducted by Chinese government, we keep on releasing to the public to create awareness and consciousness for the Filipino people. And for so many months, we tried to be very truthful, honest about what's happening. And then, unfortunately, with this resupply mission, we released a video showing that our supply boat, our Philippine Coast Guard vessel, were being water cannoned by the Chinese Coast Guard. And then a few days after, the Chinese government, the People's Republic of China, released their own version of video saying that the water cannon never really hit the supply boats.
Yeah, actually.
So
And we're seeing it right now. It's about to hit the supply boat right now. I've memorized this video. And the reason for that was because on Monday night, we had Mr. Herman Laurel. He is the president of a Manila-based think tank, also long name Asian Century Philippine Strategic Studies Institute. And he had this to say about you. I'm going to roll the clip.
It is Tarriela who is unpatriotic and traitorous because he just came back from the United States. We have evidence there to show him thanking the U.S. government for his 3-week course there and so on and so forth. He's a tainted source.
Your thoughts, sir?
Okay. Going back again to my transparency initiative, we have been doing this transparency since February. Nobody has ever told me that I'm pro-U.S. Nobody has ever told me that I'm the U.S. mouthpiece. From February, when we released the military-grade laser, March, we released the video about the swarming of Chinese maritime militia, aggressive actions resulting to dangerous maneuver. Nobody has ever told me that I'm pro-U.S. or I'm siding with the U.S. government in this so-called great power competition. It was only right after I did my tweet, my ex, that people like Mr. Laurel is saying that I'm pro-U.S. and I'm against China. But let us not be confused. Huwag tayong malito. Ang topic dito, it's the People's Republic of China doing aggressive behavior in against the Philippine Coast Guard and supply boats, and it's not about me, right? And secondly, I really don't know if my stay in Washington for my fellowship, which I never finished because I have to go back early since I was recalled by the Philippine Coast Guard. I only stayed there for barely 11 days. Is one of the best, justification to say that I'm already a tainted source, as what he said, right? So, again, I would like to highlight, ayoko nang habaan ng explanation ko. It's not about me, it's about the People's Republic of China being aggressive in the West Philippine Sea. And secondly, I'm not pro-U.S., I'm pro-Filipino.